Hi, I'm Troy, and I just finished watching Bugonia. Bugonia. I couldn't afford to see it in the movie theater, but I did see all the trailers for it. Based on them, I fully believed that Emma Stone was an alien because love her, but you don't shave Emma Stone's head with her big old bug eyes and try to tell me she's not an alien, she's just a CEO. Nah. Now that I've watched it, I do wish I wasn't right from the get-go. Like, I didn't get the full thrill of is she I didn't get the girl. I didn't get the full thrill of the is she or isn't she an alien because I was just so thoroughly convinced I was right. And honestly, what really put the nail in the coffin for me was when Emma Stone wakes up after getting kidnapped and Jesse Plemons tells her what he believes that she's from the Andromedan, and she's sitting there scratching her head or whatever. In the brief moment, you can see it in her eyes. Her expression just reads, holy shit, holy fuck, he knows. What do I do? It was so good. She's such a great actor. But it was from that moment on, that first interaction they had where she basically confirmed it with her eyes and then had to dance around to have the whole movie play out. I was like, bro, this is so good. She's going to make him go crazy. And it was so good. And then her next line is along the lines of turning her captors thinking against himself rather than being scared of being kidnapped by a crazy man, which if she were a human, that would be the first thoughts you would have. But instead, she instantly tries to readjust his argument and flip it around on him, which also is oh, that's cold. You're hiding something. You know he's right, so you're not even going to tell him that he's wrong. You're just going to try to twist it. That was cool. That solidified it. And then also watching everything play out afterward was still really, really entertaining, even though I didn't know. I just wish I got the is she, isn't she mystery out of things, but it was also really entertaining to be I know. Sometimes I felt like I was wrong. But I felt convinced most of the time. The reveal of the aliens at the end was too on the nose, though. It took away the thrill and everything from what had happened before. Even though I was right, I would have rather the movie left it open-ended. Maybe if it ended with when the closet exploded or when she closed the door behind herself to go back up to the ship, if we just never saw her go up to the ship, but instead the officers that were in the building at the time opened it and she was just gone. I would have rather have that happen. I don't want to see these knitted up boobas. That would have been a much better ending. But the ending of everyone dying was scary and fucking eerie. I liked it, but we didn't need to see Emma Stone calling humanity a failed experiment. Yeah, we didn't need direct confirmation of her being the Andromedan princess. We just I don't know. But regardless, I still loved that ending. And I like how nature lived on. The first thing I noticed when you first see all those bodies is oh, you can still hear the wind. You can still hear birds. You can still hear all kinds of other sounds absent from human sounds. So it was great. And then, in the end, the bees came back and the world goes on without the need for humanity. So the whole bee metaphor was also really cool. Yeah, and the whole meaning of Bugonia and all that, it was so fucking cool. The editing and the music and the colors and the cinematography and the performances were all amazing. I had to be careful a couple of times, though. My jaw was open long enough. I started drooling at all the artistry. I never wanted to take my eyes off the screen for a second. Other than the big reveal at the end of what the aliens look like looking at fucking flat earth and shit. I didn't need that. I loved this movie. Even though I predicted Emma Stone was going to be an alien, this movie was unlike anything I had seen this year. It was very good, very well done, very interesting, and just some good shit. I definitely would watch it again. I'm gonna give Bugonia a rating of 4.5 honeybees out of 5. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and if you want to get that honeybee sticker, go to the yoRt.com right now. That's where it is. Okay, bye.